it's lonely. I can't connect with other men. It's like people trying to introduce me, but it's just when it's not the same, it's not the same. So I'm going to do it different this time. I'm going to be alone until I'm whole. And then when I'm whole, then I will, open myself back up so I don't make the same mistake again. When you go through a bad enough breakup, you're like, I don't like nobody. Like, you're like, I don't like nobody. I was sitting there, I was like, do I like women enough? Can I get with a woman? Like, who can come in and fill this void? Like, oh my God, somebody. I have got to be able to sit with someone and feel a part of what I felt with him. But I don't yet. It'll come. It'll come.
So the people who I'm talking to now, it's just two. I've narrowed it down to two. Okay. And he is nice and she is nice.
Do both.
But I really just wanted to make sure that these were normal people. And what I talked about with my therapist the other day was, I'm having a hard time opening up because they're not narcissists. And guess what narcissists do? They love bomb you. They do everything. They look perfect. They mirror you. And these people are not. They're challenging me. They're asking me questions. They're not letting me walk over them. They aren't just doing whatever they need to do to get into the relationship. And so I'm not feeling safe enough to open up yet. And so what I have to do is realize, if you want something different, you have to also be different. I have to soften up a bit. I have to not expect a lot of elaborate things and overbombing. I have to expect someone to call me out from time to time.
I just want to highlight, and this goes into the effing around and finding out piece. Porsha, again, was in the media last week crying. I was reminded of how she got with the husband that she just divorced, Simon Guobadia, Nigerian alleged mogul, who we all thought was, this wealthy guy who apparently, allegedly, is a scammer. I let that marinate because I said that's interesting that she got with this guy who allegedly ended up being a scammer. However, Porsha has also been accused of scamming another woman out of her husband. Again, how you show up anywhere, a lot of times is how you're showing up everywhere. So the fact that Porsha slid in there and took, I forgot her name, I think her name was Fallon, took Fallon's husband, Simon, from her. And people can say, well, they were already, separated and whatever, but the way that happened, the optics didn't look good, and even Porsha admitted they moved really quickly, and she probably thought she was so special. She probably thought, finally I hit the jackpot. I got a wealthy Nigerian. I know she always wanted one. And come to find out, and this goes into my theory of people mirroring each other. Mirroring, being a mirror. Because Simon allegedly is a scammer as far as money. Porsha scams with regard to taking people's husbands. Even if she's not per se scamming by taking other people's husbands, taking other women's husbands, even if she's not scamming, it sounds like whatever is going on is very questionable and shady. Because if it wasn't shady, and if it was cool, then it wouldn't have been a topic of discussion. So I just want us to pay attention to that. Pay attention to the ways in which people really do F around and find out. People, women in this case, I'm talking about women, happens to men too, but pay attention to the way people find out. If you ever think that you're going to get away with something, oh, I'm going to go over here and flaunt my body in front of this man. And yeah, he's married or whatever. I don't care. He's mine. He's going to be into me. And you think that you're going to do all of that. And even if you say, well, I wasn't friends with Fallon, I didn't even know her like that. It doesn't matter. She's still another woman who I believe was married to Simon. And you still came in there and disrespected whatever they had going on. And even if they were separated, legally they were still married, and you still saw no problem to swoop in there to get yours. And now you F around and find out that the scams that you were running to get you a high value alleged millionaire, he had his scams too. So you kind of could have stayed with him because you guys kind of deserve each other. And this goes into what I say about people mirroring each other. You know, it's like we're so quick to leave people to go find somebody new. But why? Because that was probably the person you needed to be with, because y'all both scamming. Y'all both like to scam. And even just like her calling him, Porsha calling Simon a narcissist, or she alluded to having dated narcissistic men. Who's the real narcissist? Believe me, I know narcissistic men and narcissistic people exist, but who is the real narcissist here? You heard the dynamic I just explained. It's like, I hope she takes the time to address what she did in the situation. I hope she takes the time to analyze and look at that she got what she deserves based on the laws of the world, of, you know, the whatever you want to call it. You want to call it karma, you want to call it the way, you know, punishment, biblical punishment, whatever you want to call it. She got what she deserved. To me, it appears that what she got was warranted, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, because you can't scam your way to a husband. You can't scam your way to money. You can't scam your way to a relationship, to a marriage. And so all of that, celebrating the 3, days of the wedding and all that stuff they were doing, for what? I mean, one thing's for sure, both people look like narcissists because both of y'all was out here flaunting, and I don't even think the marriage lasted a year. So I'm back outside. I haven't done one of these outside videos in quite some time, but I am back outside, and this is my fall hair color. No makeup, bare face. Y'all know what it is and what it's gonna be. So please like, share, and subscribe. Click the links in the description box to get to know what I do with my media business, Curated Legacy LLC. If you bought my book, please leave me a review on Amazon, only if it's a positive one though. But yeah, if you could leave me a review on Amazon if you purchased my book. And I have a book on Amazon called My Own Gaze, Memoir of an Invisible Black Woman. I am on Instagram if you want to follow me there. I have a Black-owned store on Amazon, so feel free, especially as the holidays are coming closer, feel free to click the link in the description box to check out my Black-owned store. I do need to go in and update some things. What else? As I think I've already said this, but I'm a YouTube coach, so I help people get started and grow on YouTube. So if that sounds like something you could benefit from, please do click the link in the description box and go to my website to find out more about what I do and how I can help you. I think that's it for now. I'll try to be outside a little bit since it's fall. Fall is actually my favorite season. So I love the earth tones. I love the weather and the trees and all the things. You can kind of see that tree is beautiful. That's it for now. And I actually like the lighting outside. The lighting is so much better outside. As always, stay tuned for more videos.